This is episode dos. We're again at Angel Cantina, and wonderful restaurant at Add to Georgia. Please come stop by and patronize them.
Yeah, man, just got me a virgin. What's this? A virgin?
Virgin strawberry margarita.
Yeah, don't be talking about me out there like you drink a strawberry drinking. Nah,
it's
virgin.
Strawberry drinking, it's virgin. And again, I'm gonna give you this warning. Welcome to the recipe. Warning: this podcast might cause uncontrollable urge to save money, solve world problems, debate politics, binge late night shows. Side effects include excessive laughter, spontaneous enlightenment, and eye-rolling, terrible puns. Listener discretion is advised, especially if you take us too seriously. I promise you don't take us too seriously. We're just chef mixing up the topics. You decide if it tastes sweet, sour, plain, or spicy. Yeah. Today,
That's your spiel. You been doing all right?
man, I'm doing good, man. Just chilling, man. Working, you know, same old.
All right, look, same here, man. Like we just finished up some family stuff, twirling stuff. Kids are back in school. We are in GA, so kids are back in school.
I just want to let you know, I was looking at Facebook the other day.
What you looking at?
I seen the tie.
Would you? what time you see?
You know who tie I seen. She's like, your daughter told me, so since we're here, we can get a biscuit right now. She's like, hold on, no.
Right. I mean, she get honest. That's something I would do. Like, I mean,
we might over here, might get a biscuit.
They're gonna take me for them to change it because I was at the house, so they had to call me to come and change it. But yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
While you waiting.
Right. She's like, we ain't doing that.
Yeah,
You can't fix it.
I had to fix some time for my daughter that's there too, so I told her. So.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, so we've been going. What they say, it's always something.
Always something. Life on life.
Yeah, it's always something. So it just be like that, man. It's just life hitting back to back. And then like it seems like now with school, you gotta pay for everything they do. Like you gotta pay for everything, man. So like we about to pay.
You almost gotta pay entry fee just to walk in and go.
Yeah, no, that's real. No, that's real. Like for real, man. Like I was trying to think, like, did we ever have to pay that much when we went to school? Like, did we have?
Nah.
Did mom to pay that much? But mom didn't want to pay it. They were like, well, you just ain't gonna do it.
The only time you had to pay is like when we would go to 4-H. Like we going to
taking those trips
or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But beside that, school directly, we never had to have a sheet that showed you everything you need to share with all your classmates and extra pencils and extra erasers. So we were playing pencil break. There's no way we could have did that.
Right.
I was selling
already.
the uppercuts.
Right. Look, I guess today my day.
And it's a virgin margarita. How are you gonna do that?
How you gonna do that?
It's great.
How you gonna do that? Look. And look, an old man used to tell me when I used to work at the warehouse, I used to laugh at him because he drank juice all the time.
Yeah.
You're like, man. I said, man, you drink juice, you went to the bathroom, back and forth. He told me one day, he said, same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. And then I started doing the same thing. I started drinking all that juice as I got older. Yeah, man.
And now you be running to the bathroom.
Running.
Bladder ain't worth nothing.
Bladder ain't worth nothing. You hear me? Look, Mike was talking about my bladder while we was in Indiana. Talking about, that, since you're getting older, my metabolism, it's slowing down, right? So you probably don't need to eat all that junk food. I said, Mike, we're not gonna have this stuff about my metabolism.
How you know what my metabolism is like? My stomach getting bigger?
Right.
Oh, have mercy.
Right. Look.
So what's the top? I know you said you're kicking off the top today. So what you got going on today?
I'm gonna put that right there.
What you bring?
No, man. So I was thinking through the process, right? I was thinking about this thing called what is a healthy relationship, right? Have you ever seen a healthy relationship? Have we like? Cause you got to keep out like when we were growing up, right? It was either all about doing the work, doing the everybody staying focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, it was a part.
Yeah.
You know, it was like something about everybody had a part to play. That kind of brings in the new age of feminism.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of noticed that for this last couple of weeks, I've noticed that that even in a relationship, even if it's a bi relationship, a rather heterosexual relationship,
yeah, bring it closer. You still sound low to me. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God, hit in the mouth. Look at that. Pause.
And then turn it and then twist it up where you speak more into the pop and raise it up. I know you're trying to be cool with it, but you got it.
Right now?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. All right.
So you trying to be cool.
So I'm just, I just didn't want to look like,
I think you laid that.
So, a healthy relationship, I believe for us growing up, we always looked at a healthy relationship as like you seen the pastor's relationship
Yeah.
between their wife. I got to give that as a focal point because
Okay.
most of those, you see those relationships and you felt like they were perfect. It don't mean that they were, but altogether, a healthy relationship starts with communication.
Okay.
And
Okay. I'm with you.
loving each other and being able to back each other up. Even when the times get hard. I'm a person who's actually been through a divorce, and to actually go back to be with that same person,
Yeah.
and be in a relationship. So it takes the point of eliminating your ego,
Okay.
to be able to embrace this person's strengths, her feminism. It takes a woman to be able to embrace her man's masculinity.
Okay.
To be able to have a healthy relationship.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good. That sounds good. What you just said. How long it took you to get there?
It took a long time because
Like how long? Like how long? How long?
we've been together about 16 years.
16 years. And when
So-
did you? I'm gonna sidebar you right there. So this new information you just gave me. When did we reach that?
About 2 years ago. But and that's for both of us. Like, don't get
I
it
know,
twisted.
I know.
It
That's what I'm
just
saying,
mean-
though.
It takes. It's an effort.
But that's what I'm saying. It's to that point right there with that. Oh, you gave all that fluff right there, and it sounds good. It sounds good, right?
I'm trying to be cool.
Oh, you try to be cool with it, but the whole point is that it took 14 years
To figure out that balance.
figure out that balance.
That balance.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Like, but like for our kids out the gate, right? Are we exhibiting those things in those first 14 years for them to say, you know what? Because that's what they're gonna hold the standard. They're gonna hold that relationship to the standard, even when it comes to friendship.
No, because you know how you don't really want to have the argument in front of the kids,
Yeah.
but for some reason it always drift over. I was the guy in the beginning of our relationship. You should be like, baby, don't let's not do this in front of the kids.
Yeah.
But she's temperamental, so where it starts, we gonna finish it at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it takes a lot for us to cool down, both of us.
Yeah.
When we get up, we up. It's like, okay, you know, messed up. You know, woke up the monster. Then we bringing out all the bad stuff that they feel like you did that they ain't said nothing about. And
Yeah.
you like, so you were mad at me the other day because I didn't take out the trash? I didn't know.
Yeah, because you were supposed to take it out right then.
I didn't know. But the whole point, headphones trying to go. But the point is, when you don't know something, the
Yeah.
communication is key. Because you have to make sure that your mate knows that, you know, hey, baby, you should have took out the trash the other day.
Yeah.
And you don't have to say it in a bad point. If this is someone, most of the time we treat our significant others
Yeah.
like someone else. Like someone we'll meet on the streets.
Okay, gotcha. Well, why do we do that though? You see what I'm saying?
It's just from generalization of your whole day.
Yeah,
If,
but
you,
what-
if you're a man and you work hard and you feel like I'm paying all the bills,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah. But okay, I'm gonna pause right there. But where did that come from?
Your parents.
That's what I'm saying. So in this new us in our current relationships, right? It took like we've been married 11 years, but it took saying that within the last 2 years I've been doing that.
Yeah.
But it took me having that minor stroke for me to even wake up to that. You see what I'm saying? Like so then that's when I really start getting into love language.
You had that stroke because every time you do a show, you scream like you're a rock star.
Well, I am.
told him to stop.
Well, I am, but within those 2 years, I started reading on, like, say, love languages, reading on cleaning up your mental mess, taking accountability for my bad behavior, because then you learn you can't make nobody happy. It ain't your job to make nobody happy.
It's your job to make you happy so y'all can come together both happy and have a conducive relationship
Correct.
together.
Correct. To continue working on self.
Yeah.
And I would work on myself, but I wouldn't focus on that aspect of myself, right? I would focus
Yeah.
like on building the
On
skills,
building, yeah.
IT, rap, music.
But it wasn't being a better husband.
It wasn't.
We weren't thinking about like, okay,
Correct.
I need to be a better husband for my wife.
Correct.
We think because we were working, we making
Yeah.
money, and we doing all that, that made you a better husband.
I'm checking
But
those
it
boxes.
doesn't.
Yeah, I'm checking those boxes from the 90s.
Yeah.
Right. I provide for you. You got a roof over your head. I get you whatever car you want. I'm saying it like
I know
I got
about rings.
yeah, about
4 of them.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all
Yeah.
these things, so why you stress me? Not understanding that now we get into different styles of communication. I like direct communication, right? Just like the communication where you get more into the details, the emotional.
My female is a sapiosexual. So, if you're not intelligent, period, point blank, and I'm telling y'all, man, get y'all a sapiosexual. Because if you have a sapiosexual, can't no one really take your woman if you got some brains.
But now, I'm gonna say, can't nobody take your person anyway, unless they were never yours.
They were never yours.
I love
Correct.
seeing when people say that was they took my girl. They took they ain't taking
No, they
that.
didn't take your girl. That wasn't your girl.
That one your girl. That one your girl. That one your man. They didn't take that because why? Someone has to choose to go do whatever. You know what?
They want. Yeah, you got to make that choice.
People do what they want to do. I think that's the hardest thing for people to deal with. But we don't say all this because you can do all these things and prove do this. But if they do not want you and do not want to be with you, and they don't,
That's what's gonna happen.
that's what's gonna happen regardless. That's why we can't get in the business trying to make people happy. Sorry.
Can't make people happy. And the roll off that. When are you too old to rap?
Ooh.
I seen LL Cool J the other day on Club Shay Shay, and I was paying attention to it.
Uh-huh.
And I was an LL Cool J fan, and I heard some points from LL Cool J that I never knew existed.
Yeah.
And because one of the first songs I heard for LL Cool J that had me going was Pink Cookies in the Plastic Bag getting crushed by a building. You know how long it took me to figure what pink cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by a building meant?
What it means?
Intercourse. I never knew at the time. So LL was speaking about, how other rappers try to say I wrote something for you, LL, or try to blame LL like Kumo did. He was talking about Kumo did. They'll throw up like, oh, all the women just want you. Nah, like LL, let me make it from I was born in 1982. Everything that you wear right now for Michael Jordan shoes,
Yep.
the Kango hat styles, the saggy panda, the tank tops, it came from LL Cool J. Everybody else was on Adidas at the time.
Yep.
My Adidas.
No,
You know
I'm
what
with
I'm saying?
you. Yeah, I'm with
So LL basically everything that we are today in 2024, LL inspired that. And I feel like personally, why do as a culture in hip hop, they don't do rocks? Aerosmith and U2 and all these people are still doing shows and they still make great money. They still are doing their old songs and no one says you're too old to be a rock star. And rock stars were in the era of, I'm pretty sure when the culture of rock and roll was growing up, they never thought they'd be seeing their favorite rock star at 60 still doing what they did when they was a kid.
Yeah.
But it's not shunned at all. But if someone that is over 40 make a rap song, everybody like, oh man, that he rapping.
Yeah.
So when is the age too old in our culture to embrace and love hip hop and actually be a part of it? Why does it have to be a ending point or a expiration date for hip hop, but it's not an expiration point for any other music genre in the United States of America or in the world?
You're not supposed to grow up.
I get that.
Now, but keep in mind, so up to a certain point, right? So up to 90s, early 2000s, you had artists of all ages, right?
Rakim just dropped the album.
Yeah.
No one don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have artists up to, so around, I say around like early 2000s, right? Because like anything, the market changes, people changes, the listener changes, right? The technology changes, so everything begins to change. That's always been, the age conversation has always been the thing until you became that age.
I just feel like our culture just, sometimes y'all do us bad.
No, we do ourselves bad.
Yeah.
We do ourselves because, like I said, that age conversation don't start happening until you reach that age. You see what I'm saying? I didn't care when I was 21 and when I was 19, 18, because I was in the youth, right? I was in that. But then, okay, things ain't popped off yet. I'm about to hit 30. About to hit 32. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what we doing now? So then you have the elders of the communities or your family members telling me, hey, what we doing now? You still out here playing.
still rapping.
You still,
Yeah,
you still doing that little rap thing. You still doing this, right? But it doesn't become a thing until you and if you have not reached that success that you were looking at by that certain age, then it becomes a question, right? And this is just as the artist, from the artist perspective, that becomes the question. Now, outside that, to your consumers of it, we have place within the black community. We have placed an age limit on everything. 19, you 21, you 22, time to grow up.
Yeah.
You 25 now, where the kids at. We place these limits on each generation or each bracket or each different level.
Different level of life.
Different level. But why? Why have we done that? You know what I'm saying? Why do we continue? Okay, it's for a certain. Okay, so even bigger picture. So for a certain time frame, right? There was a once upon a time where we had to keep the community going, so you had to give birth to the kids. You had to stay trained. You had to be.
You had to pass it down.
Yeah, you had to pass it down because we were in survival mode. Like our parents was the last generation of survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
We just learned the tactics of survival mode, and then when we came to our kids, we applied survival mode plus, like, hey, let me give you this hustler mode too, because we were more hustling, more grinding.
We're more
on like that.
And our group basically made the side hustle.
Correct.
Our parents made the side hustle,
because you got the skills.
Enhanced it.
Correct. So now when you hear that, everybody talking about the side hustle.
Yeah,
everybody got side. Okay, I could take it even one step further. When we were in high school and I dropped a CD, right? They were like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't I want to hear this, thing like that?" So we dropped the music. All the creatives of those generation that people said, "We ain't gonna do nothing with that. That ain't nothing." Now they making T-shirts.
But the crazy part, I remember before I got incarcerated, I was rapping in Marty. Shout out to Marty. I was rapping in Marty house, and we was rapping the Cell Therapy. I never forget, it was on the tape. They used to have the instrumental come on the tape, and I killed it. So by the time I get in ninth grade, this was like between 8th grade and 9th grade. So by the time I get in 9th grade, I'm on my way to Chain Gang. But
that drastically
I'm so hot in the streets. Everybody talking about like, man, we didn't know you could rap. Blah, blah. So I'm like, Ching, we ready. If I beat these charges, we gone.
We ain't go.
Because I went Chain Gang.
Because I think we had somebody lined up too. We had a whole thing.
We had a squad. We had girls before girls were rapping.
That boy said,
I wanted her to be the boss from the recipe.
Yeah, I know
Sheena Dunn. Shout out Sheena Dunn, wherever you at in the world. I love you.
Always love.
I appreciate you. For being one of the first female rappers in Athens.
The fool with us,
and she was a monster, a little short. She went in. But I feel like it's so crazy because I was listening to Joe Rogan the other day, and Joe Rogan and his friend, who was it? What's my guy that play all the funny movies?
Most people playing funny movies.
And why would I lose my train of thought right here? Adam Sandler.
Okay,
so him and Adam Sandler did a podcast the other day I was listening to, and they were talking about YouTube, talking about Aerosmith still on tour, and You remember when we was 15, we went to this. And I was like, why do y'all kill the great people? Like, okay, so do you agree with Andre 3 Stacks analogy being like, well, I'm older, I don't got nothing to talk about no more?
For his perspective, yes, because he's right. He's right. Like I mean, think about it, man. Like, I would say this: if you're going to continue rapping, right, and this is where I try to set the example as myself, right? Because then I also remember Ice Cube said, I still can put sense together. I still got something to talk about. You know, so it may not be everybody's trying to capture the youth. Everybody's trying to stay 21 forever.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Now,
no one is okay. So now we get to the point.
Yeah.
So the problem is with hip hop culture is that as an older group, our older generation, when we do make that music, we try to go to drill. We don't continue to progress and show that we've gotten older.
Yeah, but we got to think about it like this also. Your fan base.
Yeah.
Your
Did you bring your fan base from when you were younger? to
And your
when you
fans,
were older?
and have time. Your fan base ain't got time to be listening, trying to support your music and deal with real life too. So you got to think like that. Like your fan base has aged out to a certain point. Now, because you got to keep in mind, they not coming out. So for shows, they not really coming out of shows that's up after 10, 11,
Yeah,
12.
you right about
consistently.
that. Yeah, we sleep.
Yeah, we sleep. You know what I'm saying? We in bed. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go to work at some
Right.
point.
They not.